Om Yogis, welcome to this practice with Uzziel, the Angel of Mercy. We start in Sukhasana, cross-leg position. Feeling your seat against the floor, just let your body relax, let your energy ground. Taking a few deep, slow breaths right down into the ground underneath you. Deep inhalation, grounding, exhalation. Uzziel's message today is that sometimes coming at a thing with great energy evokes more defensiveness. So today we will move, but we will do so gently. We will come at everything gently. So let's just start now to lift the shoulders towards the ears and then let them drop. Find a rhythm, inhaling as you lift up, exhaling as you drop down. Feeling the sensations of the physical body. We gently tease the inner bodies today. We tease what is held within the physical to come forward. One more like that. Beautiful. Now drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And with your left arm, take a big circle up and over so your hand rests towards your right ear. And just stretch out here. Then when you're ready, let's come out of that. Dropping your right ear towards your right shoulder. Big circle with your right arm. Stretch it all out. Teasing forward all those little inner sensations. And then come out of that when you're ready and just start to gently roll your head in circles. The inner bodies, or the astral and the eye, are said to be younger in the eyes of divinity. Let's roll the other way. The outer layers of the body, the physical and the etheric, sometimes called the aura, are prepared for us by angels. Come out of that when you're ready and start to circle your shoulders. Nice and gently. Don't come at it too hard with too much energy, because this will evoke more defensiveness. Today we work gently so as to let the body open. Change the direction of your circles. Let the body open so the inner self or the younger self can come forward. And then when you're ready, come to all, let's stay seated and just take cat-cow here. Inhaling as you offer your heart and exhaling as you round your back. So when two people meet, their energy fields move from the crown of the head. Energy relaxes backwards if the two people get along with each other. There's a relaxation there. If not, the energy will move forwards from the crown. So literally they're clashing their heads together. So where is your energy now? Is it relaxing backwards or moving forwards? Or maybe it's somewhere in the middle. When gentleness and unconditionalness is a part of any meeting, the energy around the head moves to the heart. So the energy around the crown becomes thinner and the inner body is revealed as a halo. Let's come out of that when you're ready. Sitting down. Oh, we are sitting down, sorry. Bring your thumbs up, just between shoulder height and ceiling height. And we'll come into an ego eradicator now. So breath of fire as you exhale, pull the belly in. Keep going on your own. See if you can drop your energy into your heart, thinning the energy around your head. So perhaps your halo can be revealed. Come out of the brave defensiveness of the ego. There is nothing to prove. We're not charging at anything like a bull in a china shop today. We're softening back, softening in. Release the arms when you're ready. Let's come to all fours now and take cat-cow on all fours. And you can go as slowly or as quickly as you like. We can ask Archangel Uzziel to help us understand how power affects us. How power affects our energy fields. And Uzziel comes to us bringing us divine softness, or mercy. And you can pump the breath if you're not doing so already. And then when you're ready, come out of that gently and gently press back, downward facing dog. We're bringing the inner self forward now, the younger self forward. Walking your dog if you want to. Letting the inner sensations come forward. And then walking your hands back to meet your feet, bend your knees, and slowly roll up through your spine. And once you reach vertical, let your chin drop, let your head drop, shoulders drop, roll down. And we're just going to roll up and down the spine in your own time. Feel all the energy that is available to you. And see if you can come at this a little bit softly, a little bit more softly than you usually would. And that, lovelies, is called mercy. When you're ready, on your next fold down, start to gently shake your head no. Let the head heavy as you nod the head yes. And now you can start to bend and straighten each knee. Knowing that the universe, the multiverse, the angelic realms all hold massive amounts of power. And sometimes it might feel like angels say no to our requests. But this is often an act of mercy, an act of holding back what is available because we're not ready for it just yet. Rarely what we want is what we actually need. But we don't always know that. Okay, come back to center when you're ready, lovelies. Bend your knees and roll up through your spine. Shoulders and head come up last. And once you reach standing, let's circle the arms up and over the head, lifting to the tiptoes. Circle the arms down, dropping back to the heels. It's moving in and out of these tippy toe balances. Stay soft. Soft in your body, soft in your strength, soft in your balance, soft in your gaze. Bring your heels all the way down to the floor when you're ready, and just make sure your feet are underneath your hips. And just start to press the balls of your feet one at a time into the floor as you bend your knees. And you can raise one arm and then the other, synchronizing your arm movement with your leg movement. Nice and easy. Because there is always a need for divine mercy. Because power has an effect. Even when it comes from love, it still has an effect. Lovely. Let's take the arms wide and bring your feet to like a frog or a ballerina position. Heels in, toes out. And continue to press into the ball of your foot one at a time. Bending one knee at a time. The arms are nice and wide. Just feeling your energy, feeling your power. Moving left to right. Let it concentrate in the heart. As energy concentrates in the heart, around the crown of the head, the etheric thins. And if there's an unconditional heart there, and a lot of energy, a halo is revealed. Back in like the 16th century, you get a lot of pictures with like halos. This was during the time where we had this ability more so to see the subtle bodies. Beautiful. Let's come out of that. Bring your feet to hip width and just knock your arms left to right, knocking on the door. Uzziel is with us today, reminding us that sometimes when we come at a thing with great energy, it can evoke more defensiveness, even if that energy is coming from love. So today we are moving, it's a very active practice, but I'm asking you just to hold a little bit back. Move so gently. Move with divine mercy. Beautiful. Come to stillness when you're ready. Feet hip width apart. We're going to squat down, bringing the arms ahead of you. As you stand up, pull the arms in. And just keep moving in this way at your own pace. We can ask Uzziel to help us understand how power affects us. To articulate when someone is coming at us with too much energy, or to hold back when we might be doing that to others. This brings divine softness, or what we would call mercy. Speaking of mercy, let's come out of those squats. Take your legs wider now along your mat, heels in, toes out for goddess pose. We're going to bring the arms wide initially, and then we're going to bring the arms forward, holding the pose here. And the arms will come up, and as they do so, you can straighten the legs. So back into goddess, arms wide. Hold and go a little deeper maybe as the arms come forward. And then arms straight up, straightening the legs. And this is our sequence here, so just move this way in your own way. We're teasing the younger self or the inner bodies to the surface gently. Don't come at this too hard, just soften your energy, soften your attitude, and soften your balance. Be the goddess. Let's do one more round like this. And then when you're ready, let's come out of that. And we're going to stand up, bring one knee in towards your chest and just hold and balance here. And then you can hold around that thigh and start to come towards straightening the leg. Coming out of that when you're ready, working with the same leg, bring the knee up so the ankle is behind you, and grab it with your back arm. Stretching your other arm towards the sky. Hold and breathe. Then come out of that when you're ready. Swap sides. Initially just hold the knee in balance. Maybe holding the thigh, straightening the leg when you're ready. And then maybe bringing the foot behind you for quad stretch here. Straighten the opposite arm towards the ceiling. And you could do that another couple of times on each side. I'm just going to leave you with that. The universe, the multiverse, the angelic realms all hold massive amounts of power. When it feels like the angels say no to our requests, this is often an act of mercy. Because we are not ready for that power just yet. We need to refine our own power first. Beautiful. Let's come to stillness when you're ready. Inhaling, lift your arms. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale to a halfway rise. And exhale back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale down to the mat. Inhale cobra. Exhale downward facing dog. Hold and breathe here. Relaxing into your heart, thinning the energy around your head. Let's inhale, look forward. Exhale, front of mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, come down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, top of mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale all the way up. Stand in your power. Inhale, lovelies, lift the arms. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale to a halfway rise. And exhale back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting your left leg up, we'll come into a three-legged dog, but keep the hips level. Don't let them open just yet. Keeping that left foot away from the ground, let's shift forward to plank, bringing your knee into your chest. And then press back to three-legged dog, opening the hip. Hold and breathe. And from here you have the option to come into Wild Thing if you know it. Before we meet in plank, lower to the floor, inhale Cobra, exhale Downward Facing Dog. The right leg is lifted now for three-leg dog on the other side. Don't open the hip just yet. Keep the foot off of the floor as you come forward to plank, pulling your knee in towards your chest. And then when you're ready, press back, three-legged dog, open the hip. You have the option to come into Wild Thing if you know it. Before we meet in plank, exhale to the floor, inhale Cobra, and exhale Downward Facing Dog. Let's bring the left foot forward now, come into a low lunge. Hold and breathe. And taking the right hand to the ground, take this into a twist. Let your heart have all the power here. Come to what you're doing with all of your heart and a very thin layer of energy around the head. I can almost see the halo shining as we do this. Coming out of that twist when you're ready, meet me in plank position. Exhale to the ground. Inhale Cobra. And exhale Downward Facing Dog. The right leg is coming forward now for low lunge. Hold and breathe here. Teasing the inner sensations outwards. Teasing the younger self outwards gently. Soften your energy. We don't want to evoke any defensiveness in the body here as we take the left hand to the ground and turn this into a twist. Let your heart have all the power. Coming out of that when you're ready, meet me in plank. Lower to the ground. Inhale Cobra. Exhale Downward Facing Dog. Lower to your knees and come back to Cat-Cow. So we're working with Uzziel today, the Angel of Mercy. And really what we're trying to do is to see how much power is available to us and hold back a little bit. And this is called mercy. Through doing this, we tease the inner bodies forward, the younger self. Because Uzziel teaches that sometimes when we come at something with great energy, with too much energy, it can evoke defensiveness. So we need to hold a little bit back. And we can move forward, but we need to do it gently. Let's slowly come back to all fours and just bring one knee in towards the chest and extend the legs straight out behind you. Then extend it up and back in towards the chest. And you can alternate the legs now. Or if it feels better for your body, you can do 3 or 4 movements on one side and then 3 or 4 movements on the other side. The universe, the angelic realms all hold supermassive amounts of power. Sometimes it can feel like the angels don't grant our wishes or our requests, but this is often an act of mercy on their part. Because we are young, rarely do we know what we need. Rarely is what we want what we need. And the angels know that. Come back to center when you're ready. Kickstand both of your feet over to the left, lifting the top side of your body up. Top arm towards the ceiling. Then come out of that, kickstand to the other side and do the same movement on the other side. And we alternate left to right here. As the inner body starts to light up, the outer bodies begin to release. They begin to relax. Old density and old difficulty starts to clear. The inner and outer self stop contracting. They stop defending. Defensiveness is released. Everything is freer and more able to move. And then ironically, we have more access to our power. And our power is more gentle. Because hopefully, lovelies, we're giving all power to the heart, thinning out the head, forming a halo. That is a high hope for a yoga practice. Let's come out of that when you're ready. And come into forearm plank. Let your heart have all the power. Come to what you're doing with all of your heart and a thin layer of energy around your head. Don't argue with the pose. Just let your halo shine. Gorgeous. And then from here, come into child's pose. Sometimes coming at something with a great amount of energy can evoke more defensiveness. Uzziel comes to us today to tell us to have a little bit of mercy, to hold a little bit back and be a bit gentler. From child's pose, we move into downward facing dog. Bringing your left foot forward, come into a low lunge here. And gently does it. If you like, you can catch your back foot with the same hand, lifting the other arm skyward. Hold and breathe here. The inner body starts to light up. The outer bodies start to let go. Defensiveness is released and everything has a little bit more energy, a little bit more power. Gorgeous. From here, let's come back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Bowing to the wisdom of the angels, the wisdom of Uzziel. Bowing to divine mercy. The power of holding a little bit back. The gentleness of holding a little bit back. Coming out of that, when you're ready, meet me in plank. Take an inhale in your plank. Exhale down to the mat. Inhale, offer your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left foot is coming, no, your right foot, is coming forward now. Low lunge. Catching your back foot with the same hand if possible. Balance here, lifting the arms skyward. Be gentle, be unconditional, because when we meet a thing with unconditionalness, with an unconditional heart, all power goes to the heart. And there is a divine softness there, or mercy. Speaking of mercy, let's come out of that. Ardha Hanumanasana. I've already done that, haven't I? That's an old joke now. I'll be merciful and I won't say that again. I won't make any more jokes. Hold and breathe. When you're ready, meet me in plank position. Take an inhale in your plank. Exhale to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, just lie to your belly. And let's just roll to the left side. Bend your knees towards you so your toes are touching, and just start to separate your knees, opening and closing the legs. Considering the outer layers of the self, the physical and the etheric bodies are given to us on loan from the angels. We can't take these with us. It's a one-time only thing, this body. So look after it, appreciate it. And when you're ready, come out of that, roll to the other side and do exactly the same thing on the other side. It is the inner layers of the body, the astral and the eye, that we do take with us. So it would make sense to get to know this part of ourselves a little more. We're very familiar with the physical, of what is on the outside. So we're teasing forward inner sensations, teasing forward the inner bodies, the younger part of the self. Come out of that when you're ready, roll to the other side. Bring both of your legs to straight position and just lift your top leg, flexing the foot. And then pull that knee in towards the chest. And from here, come into tree position. In your tree, we're just going to extend the leg, point the foot. And then lower the leg to the start position so both legs are stacked. Now we lift everything up. We lift the feet, the head, the body up so we're balancing on the hip. And then release. Let's do that again. Flex the foot, top left leg lifts. The knee comes in. We come into tree. We extend the leg. Lower back to the start position. Lift everything up. And lower. Back to start position. Top leg lifts, foot is flexed, knee comes in, and then into tree. Extend the foot, lower to the start position, lift everything up, and lower back to start. Beautiful. Top leg lifts, the knee is flat, the foot is flexed, then the knee is coming in. Then we come into tree position, we extend the leg, we lower back to the start, lift everything up and lower. Do one of those on your own if you can. Or just let your younger self out in whatever way your younger self wants to be today. Beautiful. Then roll to the other side. We're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So legs are stacked. Flex the feet. Top leg lifts. Knee comes in. Open it up for tree. Extend the leg. Lower to start position. Lift everything up. And then back to the start. Flexing the foot, lifting the leg. Bringing the knee in. Open up for tree. Extend. Lower. Lift everything up. And lower down. Flexing the foot, lift the top leg up. Bring the knee in. Open up for tree. Extend. Lower to start. Lift everything up. Lower everything down. Let's do one or two of those on your own now. And then when you're ready, roll to your back. And just start to take some gentle pelvic tilts, pushing the lower back in towards the ground as you exhale. Tailbone comes towards the ground, arching the back as you inhale. Working with the right amount of power, with divine mercy, call on Uzziel to help you find the right balance. Not too much, not too little. Beautiful. Then when you're ready, bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the floor. We're going to bring the hips up as the hands come above the head. And then the arms go wide and the knees come up. When you're ready, drop the knees to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. And back to center. Hips up, hands up. Knees up, arms wide. Twist to the left. And back to center. Twist to the right. and back to center. And continue with this on your own. There is always a need for divine mercy. Because loveliest power has an effect, even when it comes from love, it still has an effect. Call on Uzziel, the angel of mercy, to help you balance in your power, to help you come at things with just the right amount of power, to help you back off when you need to back off, so you can wait for those that you love to come to you. Or to help you express when someone is coming at you with too much force. When you feel yourself coming into your own defenses. Call on Uzziel to balance the power. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come out of that sequence. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Make circles with your arms. And you can feel sort of like the tips of your wings here being massaged against the floor, quite often quite a tender area of the body for me. So make the most of these circles. Move one way and then the other as you work with the angels. Understanding divine mercy and balanced power. Come to center when you're ready. And just lift the arms up. Feel the weight of the shoulders as you lower the shoulders back to the floor. So just lifting your hands towards the ceiling, pulling the shoulders away from the floor and then letting them lower back down. Come back to center when you're ready. Take your left foot to your right knee for a reclined pigeon. Hold and breathe here. Close your eyes. Let the inner energy come forward. Let the inner sensations come forward. The younger self. Feel it all moving inside of you, coming into your awareness now. Beautiful. Let's come out of that and come to the other side when you're ready. Recline pigeon on the other side. Now consider your outer self, the physical and the etheric, or the aura, borrowed, prepared for you by the angels. This part of you is temporary, so enjoy it while you've got it. Now move your imagination into the inner self, the astral, the divine I, the higher self. These belong to you. This is what you take forward into future incarnations. So it's a good thing to get a sense of this self. This young self, so young in the eyes of the angels. Take a moment with it now. The inner self, the astral in the eye. Coming out of that pigeon when you're ready. Lift your legs. Bring your heels together and your knees apart. So you're in a bit of a kind of frog-legged sort of hold here. And we're just going to lift and lower those frog's legs. Up and down they go. Enjoy the movement. Play with the power, not too much, not too little. Play with the speed. And if you like now, you can add on by when your heels come in towards you, extending this to a straddle. Up and down you go. Not coming at anything with too much energy. We don't want to evoke the inner body to go into defensiveness. Today we work, we move, but we do so gently. Gently teasing the inner bodies, what is held within the physical to come forward. As the inner body starts to light up, the outer bodies begin to release. And power moves more freely, yet gently, in balance. Lovely. When you're ready, bring your legs up towards the ceiling and just start to cross your extended legs. Point the toes like a little ballerina. Lovely. Find a rhythm. Beautiful. Then we're going to bring the arms over the head. Bring your legs back into straddle position. Now lift the body up as you crunch through your legs. And that's our movement. Come back to the little ballet crosses. Arms come over the head when you're ready. Legs come back to straddle and we crunch forward, lifting up. And you can take your time with this, do what you want with it. That's the sequence we're working with. Let it mature naturally, as we do, with the mercy of the angels. Beautiful. Now from here we're going to hug the knees in and just gently circle the knees to the left. And then circle the knees to the right. Keep one knee in, extend the other leg down towards the bottom of your mat. And we're going to flex the foot of the bent knee, push it straight to a hover. As you do so, lift your head. Stay up with your head, but lift your leg straight up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, lower the foot, extended leg to the floor. And as you do so, you bring the head down. Draw the other knee in. As you push it away to a hover, lift your head. Keep the head lifted as the leg comes up. Keep the head lifted as the leg comes down. As it comes to the floor, let the head relax. Drawing the other knee in, working this movement side to side. Finish up when you're ready. Hugging both knees in towards the chest. Separate your knees, circle your ankles. One way, then the other. Hugging your knees back in towards your chest, roll to your left side. Now open up your right arm and your right knee until that arm and leg pulls you over to your right side. And we're just going to roll this way back and forth. Saturate yourself here with the love of the angels, like a little baby. When we consider spiritual ideas like this, when we saturate ourselves with love, when we meet our inner self, our higher self comes forward as a natural part of growing up, a natural part of our evolution, which is moving us towards the angelic realms. So beautiful. When you're ready, lovelies, roll to your belly, grab a block, and use the edge of your block to just massage your eyebrow line as you turn your head left to right now. That's so beautiful. When you're ready, lovelies, meet me in child's pose. From child's pose, we push back, downward facing dog. We're going to step the left foot forward, come up into a high lunge. Gently does it, back to plank, all the way to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg steps forward, lift up, high lunge. Loads of energy now at your disposal. We don't need to use all of it. Just come gently down to plank, to the floor. Inhale, cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping your left foot forward now, let's come into warrior one. Opening up for warrior two. From here, come into extended side angle pose. Coming out of that, when you're ready, shorten your stance for triangle pose. Taking triangle when you're ready. Squaring off your triangle, coming into pyramid pose. Meet me in downward facing dog. You can vinyasa to dog if you've got the energy. If it still means you're holding back, that's great. And we meet in downward facing dog. The right leg is stepping, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. It's the last little flurry of energy now. Extended side angle when you're ready. Coming out of that when you're ready, shortening your stance, triangle pose. Triangle turned into pyramid. We meet in downward facing dog. You can vinyasa if you like. And then jump to sit at the top of your mat. Let's come into Baddha Konasana. Let your heart have all the power. Come into what you are doing with all of your heart, thinning the layer of energy around the crown. Losing the crown of the ego, a halo can begin to shine. The highest hope for our practice today, but let's aim high, working with the angels after all. From Baddha Konasana, let's come into a wide straddle pose. Bringing your arms wide. Side stretch over to the left. Back to center when you're ready and over to the right. This is the movement. It is yours. Let your energy flow within the movement. Teasing the inner body towards the surface. Gorgeous. When you're ready, come back to center. Bring your left leg in, Janushirasana A. Plenty of time to come into it, to linger here. When we consider our practice as spiritual, our ideas as spiritual, we saturate ourselves with that feeling of spirit, that feeling of higher love, of angels. And we saturate the inner self with this. The higher self naturally comes through as a just normal part of growing up. Taking us towards the angelic realms. Showing us how to balance in our power, connecting with beautiful Uzziel, the angel of mercy. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come out of that. Let's come into Paschimottanasana here, forward fold, before we do the second side. Bowing to the angelic realms that hold massive amounts of power. Understanding that sometimes it feels the angels are saying no, but this is often an act of mercy because we're not ready for something yet. Rarely what we want is actually something that we need. We're so young, we don't really understand this yet. When we come out of the head and let the heart have all the power, when we come into what we're doing with all heart, the energy starts to thin around the crown falls off, and the halo starts to emerge, the halo of the higher self. Let's inhale here. Exhale, gently come out. Coming into Janushirasana on the other side. Right knee in, I think, right leg in. Let yourself linger a while here. No, there is always a need for divine mercy because there is so much power. Power has an effect. Even when it comes from love, it has an effect. Sometimes too much power, too much energy can evoke defensiveness. Can have the opposite effect to what we're trying to do. Even when we're coming from love, we can close people down when we're too strong. So let your heart have all the power. And ask Uzziel to help you balance in that. Let's inhale here. Exhale, gently come out of that. Keep the right leg where it is. Just bring your left foot now over your right leg for a half spinal twist. Hold and breathe. And gently find your way to half spinal twist on the other side. Come out of that when you're ready. Meet me in Sukhasana. Take a few moments in cat-cow here, seated cat-cow. Let's take the arms into that now. So as you round the back, bring the arms forward. As you offer the heart, bring the arms wide. Let's fly with the angels. Coming back to center when you're ready. We're going to side stretch now over to the left. Bring your right arm up and over. Then circle it forward. Follow the arm with the body. Follow with the left arm. So you come into a side stretch on the left. And we're going to half moon the arms left to right. And as you find momentum, just start pushing off. Coming back to center when you're ready. Switch the cross of your legs and just twist to the left. And then to the right. In your own way, moving left and right when you feel ready, when you feel drawn. When spirit takes you there, the inner self takes you there. Coming back to center when you're ready. Fold forward here. Hold and breathe. Beautiful. Come out of that when you're ready. You can prepare yourself for Shavasana. We're not quite going there yet, but say you're getting up again. If you want to put a jumper on or some socks, you can do that, just so you'll be warm enough. So we're either dressing up for Shavasana, dressing up to lie down, or we're just lying down, just waiting, relaxing. If you're lying down, you can turn your head gently left to right. Beautiful. Let's take the right foot to the left knee. Bend the left knee, bring the sole of the foot to the ground. And just so you're in a pigeon pose here, recline pigeon. Let's take a moment here. Keeping the foot to the ground though, don't pull it up towards you. Just let it be nice and open. Let the arms be relaxed. Once you've found the shape, let's take that into a twist. So the top foot is coming to the floor, but we're holding this shape with the legs as best we can. Considering the outer self, the physical, and the etheric body, or the aura, which lies just outside of the physical, which is prepared for us by angels, borrowed from the angels, if you like. It is the inner self, the astral, and the I that belong to you. This is what you will take forward into the future incarnations. So it's good to get a sense of this self. And this self is so young in the eyes of the angels, but is maturing all of the time. All of the time we're meeting up with our inner selves, meeting up with our higher selves, moving towards the angelic realms. So beautiful. Let's come out of that. Swap the legs over. Take a moment in the shape. Before you allow that the foot to fall towards the floor, twisting the other way. We work with Uzziel today, understanding a little bit more about how our energetic bodies respond to one another, how we receive power, how we give power, how we need to balance power. Give power to the heart so the crown can fall off and the halo can emerge. Let's come out of that shape when you're ready. Hugging both knees in towards the chest. Let's twist the other way, so just let the knees fall the other way. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come back to center. And go the other way with the twist. Coming out of that when you're ready. Shavasana. Make sure your arms and legs are away from the body. Hands roll open, feet roll open. Face is relaxed. Maybe turn your head a little side to side before coming back to center and staying as still as possible. Coming into the breath. Let your energy heavy. Breathe yourself into the floor with every exhalation. Letting go. When you are growing in being able to call in your light and spirit, your inner eye and astral, your inner eye and astral, Angel Uzziel brings the mercy of helping you to manage that power. He will not ravage the body with light. He will hold back so the body can be gently ignited in a soft, organic fashion. Uzziel comes close to help us not to burn others with our energy, rather to learn to hold back a little so they can come to us. To lower the crown, to thin the crown, so your halo can come around everything that you do. Your halo or your higher self. And you can relax now into yourself, the highest levels of yourself. On a beautiful journey of moving ever towards the angels and the angelic realms. When you're ready, lovelies, let's begin to deepen the breath. Taking whatever stretch your body needs. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. Rolling to one side. Taking a moment with the angel Uzziel. Anything that was useful for you today, bringing it back with you as you come to a comfortable seat. Bringing your hands to your heart center, let your heart have all the power. Whatever it is that you're doing, come to it with all of your heart. The energy around the head begins to thin, so the crown can fall off, really, and the halo can start to shine. May a halo of light, the light of your inner self, come around everything that you do. The light of your higher self, your wisest self, come around everything that you do. May you balance in your power. May you feel the divine mercy of the angels. With love and gratitude to you, with love and gratitude to Uzziel. Namaste.